This is the Armed Forces Tournament. Tonight, the dueling begins. Up first, the two-branch duel, where a veteran from the Army and the Air Force goes up against a veteran from the Navy and the Air Force. Next to me, we have a huge weapons crate with 4 handles coming out of it. Now, these are attached to blades from iconic military history. There's only 4 blades here because you are the second duel to take part in this tournament. What I want you guys to do is come together, talk amongst yourselves, and decide which one of these blades you want to build based solely on the handle you can see.
I'm thinking 5.
I'm good with it. Do 5.
All right, rock on, Chief.
All right, gentlemen, you guys are going to be building this.
Yeah.
This is the World War II Airforce Survival Axe.
The United States Army Air Force Survival Axe was a staple in U.S. bomber planes during World War II. This standard issue tool featured an axe head and a sharp pike that could be used to stab and slice through aircraft aluminum skin after a crash, while its rubber handle provided protection from electrical shock. Although this axe isn't used much today, its legacy lives on in the 2014 video game, The Forest.
All right, gentlemen, good luck. Your time starts now.
My name's Joe Stickle. I'm a retired Chief Master Sergeant for the Oregon International Guard. I went in the Army right out of high school. And then I served active guard with Kingsley Field in Klamath Falls, Oregon. So what I decide I'm gonna do is make 2 billets. I get the first billet in the forge. I figure I can get that heating up, and then I start cleaning my second billet. It's coming along really nice. It looks like it's a good weld. So now I've got to twist it.
Joe's twisting his billet right now, but using the press.
That's
awesome. After I cut the excess off, I need to draw some width to it to get the axe shape to it. And then I need to pull out my spike on the other side.
There we go, look. We got some shape happening over here on Joe.
Once I drifted in the hole, I realized that that cutting edge is, width-wise, is entirely too thin, and that's what they're gonna be hitting that thing into. I had plenty of Damascus already done up. So what I'm gonna do is take this piece, make it into a C shape, make sure I got long enough for each side, match it up to the cutting edge of the axe, and then I'll forge weld it. I'm feeling pressured, but I know I'm gonna get it done.
Joe's quenching, guys.
My welds appeared to hold. I think it came out about as good as could be expected. I have to turn in a finished product. It's tough, but there's no quitting now. I mean, I came here to do a job, and that's what I'm gonna do. So I just go ahead and go with the cord wrap. I'm happy with the fact that I got something done. It ain't pretty, by no means, but I do believe it's a solid piece.
Hi, my name's Dana Dupuis. I'm 50 years old. I joined the Navy out of high school in 1988. I served for 4 years. And then I joined the Air Force Reserves, and I retired 2014 as a Master Sergeant. The amount of steel they gave us was a lot of steel, so I decided to split it.
Dana's not using very much of this steel.
Wow.
That's a huge risk.
As my steel's heating in the forge, I decided to clean up the other steel and forge weld this backup steel in case I need it. Just on the off chance that billet blows up or something, I have a standby and I can go right to it. What the f? Right now, I can't get my head around how I'm gonna make this damn shape. As I started thinking about drilling my patterns, I realized the steel is too thin to be able to get my raindrop pattern in.
I mean, honestly, if I were Dana right now, I might start again.
Yeah, it would be a good idea. Well, there he goes.
So I tossed that to the side, then I started the other part of my billet that I've already forged.
Guys, Dana just scrapped what he's been working on for the past 2.5 hours.
So my game plan right now is I got the new piece, start on the spike again, kind of like elongate the center a little differently and leave it thicker. You got this, I got this. I'll get some mild steel. I'll cut off the raindrop I already have going on, and I'll forge weld and weld the bit on some mild steel. It's not the best thing, it's not my first choice, but it's my Hail Mary.
Dana's quenched, not cut it to shape yet, but he does have a quenched blade.
Skates. So I wrap it as best as I can, and I think I gotta put something else. So I reach down and I grab blue painter's tape.
Oh, nice.
Kind of a pay homage to blue painter's tape. And the Air Force and the Navy are blue too. What?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bladesmiths, turn off your tools, put down your weapons. This round is over.
Yeah.
Great fight, gentlemen, great fight.
All right, gentlemen, you know what time it is. It's time for the strength test. I'm going to take your axes, and I'm going to be smashing them into these helmets to see the overall construction and feel of your blade. Remember, this test is not about what those axes do to that helmet, but what that helmet can do to your axes. All right, Joe, today you are up first. Are you ready?
I'm ready, Dave.
All right.
My biggest concern is where I welded my handle on. I mean, that junction's at a critical location. When you have that many welds in something like this, when you smash it into a steel helmet, there's obviously opportunities for failure.
Well, Joe, that held up. You still got a sharp edge on this thing. It's a very obtuse edge, but so is the original. You didn't lose any of those welds. Nothing came loose. Handle construction, it's actually comfortable to hold on to. All in all, it held up beautifully in this test, so good job, Joe.
Thanks, Dave.
All right, Dana, your turn. You ready?
No. I don't know what's going to happen with my axe. So many things can go wrong for my construction. I'm just hoping that it doesn't break apart when he strikes.
Guys, you know, as much as I'd love to test it, it's just not the axe we asked for.
Wouldn't be fair. It's not what we asked for.
Pretty far off.
And I mean, I'm not even sure of the construction, the connection here. I'd need to peel this back, and it's not what we asked for. Dana, I got to tell you, you fought really, really hard. But in the end, this just isn't the axe or the shape we were looking to test. And it wouldn't be fair to test this against your opponent who actually turned in the axe that was in the style that we were looking for. But man, I got to tell you, there's no quitting you, and I really do appreciate that, Dana.
Thank you.
Well, Dan, I got to start out by saying you guys had to have chosen the hardest blade to build in this competition. Come hell or high water, you decided you were going to give us a blade, so we want to commend you for that. But unfortunately, we can't test your blade equally against Joe's. For that reason, your time in this competition has ended. I'm going to have to ask you to please step off the forge floor.
All I can say to Joe is, man, I hope you win it for the Air Force. I love you, brother.
Well, Joe, you know what that means, man. You got yourself a seat in the final round of the Armed Forces Redeployment Tournament. You just got yourself a check for $2,000. Congratulations.
I'm excited to move on to the next phase. It gives me an opportunity to hopefully be able to prove what I know I'm capable of doing.
How do you feel?
I wish we could have tested them both.
We always wish for it.
This challenge was very difficult. I can only imagine what they're going to have in the next round.